I'm trying to start this video for y'all. You know, I just made a comment this morning that I haven't heard birds in my yard in the longest time. And now I want to record a video and I have my back door open because it's a beautiful day. And I have a lovely songbird on the fence. So I hope it's not too loud. I don't know how it's coming across. But anyway. Hey y'all, it's Kaylin. Welcome to Flippin' for Change. So, I lost my external hard drive, I'm pretty sure. Haven't confirmed that yet. I don't have a working computer right now to test it on. I dropped my Chromebook, the external hard drive was attached to it, everything went flying. I've used it since then and it was fine, but the other day I opened my Chromebook and the screen split halfway because one of the hinges has now broken. So I don't know if maybe the hinge is on that same side as those ports are. Maybe now those ports just aren't reading for whatever reason, maybe like delayed breakage. I really have no idea. Now it is right there in the tree looking at me. Hello, you are beautiful though. Beautiful little cardinal. Just staring at me, singing away. Hello. Oh, there he goes. I was gonna pan over and zoom out so y'all could see, but he just flew away. Anyway, so all of my, like 4 years basically of recordings, and y'all know I was doing my throwback series because I found that external hard drive and found like a whole bunch of videos I had never, Hot Mess Express today, by the way, can you tell? A whole bunch of videos I had never uploaded. But anyway, so I'm just gonna start fresh and this is just gonna be it. I am a hot mess. Y'all know I am just super real on this channel. No fluff, no fuss, no mess, no muss. Okay, sorry. Yes, mess. 100% mess. So whatever. Today, this is what we are going to tackle. Oh my gosh, like I don't even know what has happened. What has happened? Can you see a little? Oh my gosh. So this is what we're going to tackle today. I have to get reorganized. Can I pan out a little bit further? Oh, there we go. That's much better. I have to get this stuff organized. This is my active inventory. This is what, when things sell, I am pulling from. All of this stuff here that, like you see, I can't even get to some of it. Like it's just such a ridiculous mess of things that I can't even, I just can't even. And because I don't do well in winter, I have totally let this entire space go. Y'all don't even want to see the death pile room. These are my jewelry cabinets where all of my jewelry stuff and some excess shipping supplies and just stuff gets stored. I probably am not going to organize this stuff today, but it does need to get done. This is my shameless plug for my Flippin' Jewelry for Change channel. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. This is all still to be videoed for Flippin' Jewelry for Change, which actually it looks like there's about 4 videos in there, so that's not really a whole lot. And then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to purchase more inventory because your girl is trying to focus on getting debt paid down and not buying more stuff. So in 2025, my goal is, I made a goal at the beginning of the year to get rid of, to purge, to donate, throw away, sell, whatever. Not sell as in the business, but like have a yard sale or sell on Facebook Marketplace or what, just, you know, 2,025 items in 2025. Can I do it? 100,000% I can do it. Yeah. This was my goal for today. I wanted to photograph all this Easter stuff because it needs to get listed like now. This is the leftovers from a recent jewelry video that I need to test. That actually just needs to be put in my test bin. I didn't turn my light box on, so sorry about that. But yeah, all this stuff is Easter stuff, and all of this stuff needs to get listed. Like, I mean, look at how cute is that? How cute is this little, like, all this stuff needs to be listed right now. Like, right now. Look at this. Isn't she precious? I actually had purchased her with the intention of using her, but I don't have the space. Actually, I'll pull y'all over here and you can see. So she was going to go on my tier tray, but I just don't really have, I guess I could have maybe tucked her I could have tucked her back there, but I'm just going to sell her. Anyway, this is my goal today. My goal today, it is April 4th. Are y'all like totally amazed I'm going to get a video uploaded like in the same year? In the same month, let alone the same year. This table is my old dining table. It is just too big. You can see that when I'm trying to pull stuff, like you see this box, this is an empty box that I wanted to start reloading, but like I can't even get it out. So like all these have to come off for that far box to come out. And when I pull, it's just like it's constantly moving. This has all my bubble wrap, my little pocket things, just all that kind of shipping stuff. So I have to like pull all that this way to get stuff over there. I have to push it all that way to get stuff over here. So the table's too big. The table has to go. I just picked this up. It's very small, but I think it's going to be great. The light box is going to exactly fit this way. And then I'm going to have maybe this much room on the other side. And that'll be like where I put, when I'm doing my videos, I have just excess supplies that I use, like, well, like you see over here. Bags, baby wipes, that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping that's going to work. Yeah. Then we have this whole catastrophe over here, which is all shipping supplies. And that's where my thermal printer lives, under all of this, because it gets dust and that you have to keep it covered because it affects how well it prints. And then I've got like all this random stuff up here, like I don't even know. This is full of some breakables, some shipping supplies. So many shipping supplies, y'all. So many shipping supplies. But yeah, this is our focus for today. Let me pan you out because I'm going to set you up way back here. I'm going to set you up way back here. Is being panned out too far, maybe? Let's go in a little bit and see if that's better. That might be better. I'm not crazy about the lighting though, but I don't really know what to do about it because I really want my back door open. I'll try turning on the overhead light and see if that helps at all. But anyway, I don't even know if it's going to be able to be a time lapse, so it might just be a whole bunch of cut edits because now the software I was using, should I come in here? Should I come here so y'all can see? The software that I was using to edit videos, yeah, it was free, but now it's not free anymore. So apparently a lot of people liked it and were using it, and now they want money. And I'm not paying for editing software until I have an actual, like I call it a real computer, laptop, MacBook, whatever I end up getting. That's years down the line financially. So yeah. Unless I can find something else that's compatible with the Chromebook and free that will allow me to do like time lapse and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be cut, edit, which totally sucks. But it is what it is, and it's the only way right now I can get content to you guys, so I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to get started right after this jet goes by. Coffee, because you gotta have energy. That goes to recycle bin. I don't even know where to start. We'll start with tissue paper. So, does anyone else have ADHD? Because I have not been diagnosed, but I'm wondering. I'm going to need like bins for stuff that needs to go to other rooms. Like, this goes with I need a basement. I hate having multiple spaces. I want the business to be in one space. And there's just no way to do it in this. You see how small this room is. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to move something from one spot to the other. Isn't that also something ADHD people do? This is currently listed for sale. Why it's sitting out, I have no idea. Maybe if I push all this stuff in my light box that stays in the light box, because this is on my next to-do list is to get all this photographed today or tomorrow. It's Friday. Oh, I think I said it's Friday, and I have a teacher work day today. So teacher work day, meaning teachers are working, assistants are off. So I'm home. Anyway, I hear about this thing from ADHD people who have like decision paralysis, and also like you have so many things going through your head. It's like my to-do list, right? But it's not just the to-do list, it's all the other things, like what am I going to fix for dinner tonight, and my grocery order is coming, did I put the bin out to collect it, and did I pay all the bills that were due this month, and did I have enough money to pay all the bills that were due this month, was I able to pay extra on credit cards, like spring break is coming up, what's my plan going to be for spring break? Like, I don't just have a to-do list in my head of what I'm to do today. It's like it's so much I can't eat. It's like scrambled eggs. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like, is there help for that? That's what I need. Is there help for that? I just want to be able to focus. What happened? Why all of a sudden I can't do that? Is it an age thing? Do you develop ADHD later in life? Like, how does that happen? I don't even know. I don't know, but also a thing that I do is what I'm doing right now, which is just avoiding. So I guess I got to get back to it. See, I took this out to test a bunch of jewelry. Did I test the jewelry? No, I didn't. Also, like, why didn't I test this stuff? All of this, I don't even know, because y'all are not in selfie mode, so I can't see the screen, but hopefully this is like in frame and you can actually see it. All of this could potentially be sterling silver, which means it should be tested, and then it should be listed, and it should be sold, because that would give me a nice little chunk of change. But have I done it? No, I haven't done it. Why haven't I done it? I don't know. I can't tell you the answer to that. I cannot tell you the answer to that. Oh, this needed to go in there also, because... So how's everything going with y'all? Clearly, it's not going well for me. Okay. Probably should be wearing my mic, but I don't know if it's charged, so hopefully y'all can hear me. I didn't even think about that. You know, I think I'm going to have to lock and lock. Love them and I hate them. I may have to like stop and then do some work and then maybe do an update and then stop and do some work and do an update, because I just thought about the fact that I don't have much stored. Y'all, it's just like, well, just when things start to go good and fall into place, everything starts to fall apart. That's my, you know, 1 step forward, 3 steps back. That's my life. That is 100% my life. And also, this does not go in that cabinet. Where does this go? This does go in that cabinet. I have a very good organizational method for everything. I just don't use it. I mean, for my inventory I do. I just can't get to it all. Anyway, did I finish talking about this? So I want to get rid of this table, and I want to sell it. I have all of the dining chairs. I love it, but I haven't used my dining room for dining for years, because the business came in, well, I think about 2 years the business came in here. No, listed inventory came in here about 2 years ago. Prior to that, I was photographing in here, and it was my death pile storage. So that, yeah, it's probably been 3 or 4 years since we've actually used the dining room for dining. So I want to get rid of the table, and then that'll be a nice little chunk that I can put towards one of my debts, because I'm really, really 2 years ago, I was debt-free, and then, yeah, like, the pandemic kind of caught up with me, sort of, you know. I don't even really understand how it happened, but groceries, probably just the increase in everything. Groceries, the water bill, the light bill, the car insurance, just so many different things I was having to put on credit because the cost of everything was just going up. And y'all, I mean, the reselling hasn't been fantastic. It's getting better. It always gets better. But, you know, for a couple of years, I mean, right now at my job, and before y'all all come at me in the comments saying, girl, you need to get a different job. I work my job because it is my heart. It is my calling. It is what God put me on this earth to do. That is why I do that job. I knew going into it that I was going to make $30,000 less than I made the year before. I was prepared for that at the time. I wasn't prepared for everything to skyrocket and for it to eventually catch up with me. But it is my heart's work. And I just, at my age, cannot go back to a desk job and be miserable every single day just for the sheer purpose of paying my bills and making someone else rich. I was in property management, and that's basically what you're doing. It's a miserable, thankless job, and you're making owners and management companies a boatload of money at the expense of people who can't afford to pay the rent. And it's just, it's horrible. It's horrible. Why did I start all of that? Oh, the debt. Yeah. So it just kind of caught up with me because the increases in pay is not like, as I'm sure many of you are experiencing, it's not climbing at the same rate as inflation, I guess. Like, everything started here in 2020, right? And then over time, it has gone like this. Like, yeah. So my focus is like, I'm done with putting stuff on cards. I'm just done with it. I want to get it all paid off. I just want to get it all paid off. It's like, if I have to sell a $50 item for $10 to be able to pay cash for my electric bill or my water bill or groceries or whatever, then that's what I'm going to do, because I'm done trying to get top dollar for everything. I just want to survive and pay off my debt so that then I can live. Does that make any sense? But in order to do that, I can't do it in the chaos. I can't do it in the chaos. Am I even going to, I don't know if I'm even going to like share all of that for real. What is this? ADHD, speaking of, well, ADD. Oh, stamps. Yes, I can use those. Okay, back to the cleaning. So, half an hour in, I had to shut up the house. I had it open. Apparently, it's in the 80s today. Very humid. It was humid when I opened the house this morning, but it wasn't terrible. The temperature wasn't terrible. But I guess with me working and moving around so much and being in jeans instead of throwing on shorts or capris today, because I'm in winter, my headspace is still in winter mode. Yeah, I started getting really shaky, really nauseous, just overheated, I think. So, only 30 minutes in, and I'm having to take a break. But I am excited to show you something. Do you like my one? Y'all, Hot Mess Express. That's why I have the Reseller Crazy Train, because I am the Hot Mess Express. That is my line, is the Hot Mess Express. I just, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we're taking a break. I realized it's, oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is time blindness, like, does anybody else have that? Does anybody else experience that? I definitely lose track of time all the time. So maybe I've been doing this for an hour, because I didn't think it was, I thought it was around noon when I started. Anyway, at work, I take lunch at 11:15. So I think I need to eat. Yeah. Wish my groceries were here, because I ordered some good stuff. But I'll just do my go-to peanut butter. Oh wait, I think I have leftover tortellini. Okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna go find something to eat. I just closed the house and turned the air conditioner on. I cannot believe I have to turn my AC on and it's only April. Anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Okay, it is an hour later, and I had lunch, and then I went to take something to a different room, which sidetracked me to starting laundry, and then my grocery order arrived, and then, but I have made some headway. So, and I have one thing I'm super excited about, but I don't think I can show you that yet because I kind of crammed a bunch of stuff in front of it. So, but come and take a look at this. Super excited. So, don't mind the winter stuff we haven't put away yet. Yeah, I was able to clear that big box full of the bubble wrap and the pockets and all of that. So, and I'm hoping once I won't have quite this much room. Because if you see, the table is like, there's no walkway space. Now, that other table just goes right to here. So we will have like all of this, but I still want it to go back a little bit more. I just need like walking room back here. So I really only need like maybe about a foot. So the table will come back to about here, and I will be able to walk back and forth through here. I'll be able to pull these out. You see, I was able, what I have been wanting to do is shift everything. Like I sold a bunch of children's clothes. So you see all the space, and there's actually more in the box. I just had to lay everything back because these shelves, I think the shelves are 18 inches deep, I believe. And you see how much these are 30-inch long boxes. So they hang off quite a bit. So actually they might be 24-inch depth. The shelves do need to come out by about 6 inches, which means then everything else would have to shift by about 6 inches. And that's not happening today because that would mean I zip tie them together just for stability. So that would mean every single thing would have to come out. That is not happening today. But I did get all my kids' clothes shifted over to consolidate those better. I got all of my adult clothing shifted over and consolidated better. So now what that allows me to do is, how do I turn? Oh, I'll put it on top of my light box. What that's going to allow me to do is, where am I looking? Hi. It's going to allow me to take more pictures of clothing. So now because now I have a place to put them. That was kind of my hang up, was I have a ton of stuff in the back prepped and ready to go. I just didn't have anywhere to put them. And I had been trying to do this in this little bitty space where I just couldn't work. This whole thing needed to happen, which just was not going to happen on a normal weekend. It takes me like a full recovery day after my work week. It's not so much the physicality of the job. It is a very physical job. They're special needs kids. They're very hands-on, very physical. It's just mentally very, very busy. Mentally, like, I wouldn't say I come home, like my old job, I used to come home and stress and dwell over all the tasks that I still had to do. It's not that kind of stress. When I come home now, I'm able literally to just leave the school behind, which is amazing. That's an amazing, amazing thing. But it's a different kind of stress all day long. You know, it just mentally and physically wears on you during the day. It's 100% worth it. I adore those kids so, so much. Every year I think, oh my gosh, I love these kids so much. Like, I can't even imagine next year, like, you know, how will I bond with the kids next year? And every single year you do. You just do. It's just, it's not the kind of work you can do if your heart's not really in it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have a heart for it. So even though I don't come home and dwell and stress over it, I just need a recovery day. I don't know why it is. I just, like, even right now, my heart rate, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, is 79, but I feel like it's jumping, like my heart's going to jump out of my skin. And some days I have that, like, there are days where I might be sitting at the computer for a while and my resting heart rate is like between 58 and 62, we'll say. And then I'll, like, within 5 minutes of standing up, it's over 100. Just 5 minutes of standing up. Like, maybe I stand up and walk to the kitchen to get some water. And so I think it's just whatever's going on there physically drains me and mentally drains me. So, yeah, I don't know. And then there's, like, it's just, I don't know, y'all. I need, like, a bajillion dollars to go see all the specialists that I need to go see for all the things, right? So for now, we just do what we can do. Y'all, like, it's just, I've just been going and going and going for the past, how long did I say it has been? Hour. I've just been going for the past hour. So I've made quite a bit of progress. If you came into my home right now, you would not think that. It is a very disorganized, sorry, I'm using my lens as a mirror right now. It's a very disorganized mess, but to me it looks worlds better than it did before. I don't even care. I'm comfortable. That's all that matters. Having the AC on, even though I really did not want to do it in April. I'm cool, but still a little hot. You know, I'm in my 50s, y'all. Okay, there's other factors besides just the heat and humidity going on here. Have you figured that out yet? Yeah. But yeah, I'm super happy with the progress I've made so far in just a couple of hours, if you add all the time together in between all the ADD stops and side rails that I went on, and then the little break. I sat down for probably 15 minutes to have my lunch, and peanut butter fold with a handful of chips and an orange, by the way, if you were wondering. By the time I ended the video and walked to the kitchen, I completely forgot about the leftover tortellini in the fridge, because I would have rather had that, but whatever. I'm a creature of habit. I have peanut butter and a handful of chips every single day for lunch during the week, so yeah. So, sorry, I totally forgot. See, I totally forgot that I'm even, like, there's no one else in the house right now. I am not talking to other people besides y'all. It's not like I'm just like, oh, hey, how are you doing over there? Oh, yeah, no, you're over here. Hi. I'm going to get back to it, y'all. See you in a little bit. Oh, I forgot all this stuff is in there. Oh no! I can't move the light box because I have all this stuff in there. Shoot. Okay, well, all this stuff is going to have to come out. Well, look, I have a handy dandy basket right here. So, let's stay, just stay right there. Okay. All this stuff in here. Not the boba. Oh, saved the boba. Woo. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is all this stuff? Y'all think of these? Are these amazing? I hope you can see them. Maybe I'm too close. Aren't they amazing? I don't really think they're me, but I love them. Aren't they so cute? Am I holding it in the right spot? I don't even know. Anyway, they don't belong in the light box because that video's done. Can we just marvel for a moment? Let me go this way. Can we just marvel for a moment at what it's like to kind of halfway have a halfway normal dining room? For a hot second, I do miss it. Oh, look at all that. That was under the light box. I have, this is just some heavy duty like plastic sheeting that I have on the top of this table just to keep the tabletop surface nice. Oh my goodness, I just love the way that looks so much nicer. It's just so, I don't know, it's so much easier for me to leave the light box up for as often as I use it than it is to break it down. But man, that sure is nice. And with that table folding down and the light box folding down, that's a very small footprint. It's got me thinking, y'all. It's got me thinking. Oh my goodness, y'all. I could not find this. If you know, you know. I knew I had this and I couldn't find it. I was actually going to wear it to work one day. I was going to wear it to work for pajama day. It's a little too big for me, but oh, I wanted to list it for the holidays and I couldn't find it. It's a 2XL. Yeah, it's quite a bit big for me, but let me put that in my pile of stuff to go in the death pile room. In the death pile room. I mean, I don't want to call it a death room. It's really morbid. But it's definitely a death pile. What is in here? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This was all Christmas craft jewelry. I could have sold the whole thing. Oh. See? Like, why? I can't get through a task without my mind just completely blanking out and going to the next one. It's ridiculous. What am I going to do with the table? I'm like trying to get the table out of here, but what am I going to do with it? I don't know where I'm going to store it. I don't like to put anything in the garage because I do have a small dehumidifier out there, but things just, the last couple of years, I don't know, things have they just get mildewy out there and they get that smell. So I don't want to put it out there because I don't want mildew growing on it. I don't know where to put it in my house until it sells though. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Three. Four. I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. Okay, I know this is a super weird angle because you're looking at like half the screen is the thing with drawers, the dresser, which yes is in between my living room and my dining room, but this is life as a reseller, y'all. This is life as a reseller. But I want to set up my little table, get my light box back up, see what the space looks like. This table is shorter than the other one. I'm not super thrilled about that, but to find the right dimensions for a relatively inexpensive price and it not be a dining room table was difficult. So everything was like outdoor camping, barbecuing, that kind of thing, which is what this is like, basically a camping barbecuing table is what this is. So, oh, this big huge box with all mechanical plush that needs to be tested and cleaned and photographed is probably going to get put on Marketplace as like a bundle for anybody who wants that kind of thing. Let's see if this is going to be enough walking around and filling out room. Well, it came all the way out, but not really with room to spare. I don't, well, this is where the other table was, right there, which was doable, so we'll give that a try. Okay, now the real test. Where is, and it fits. Oh, and I have a little bit more room on the other side than I thought, so that's good. Take y'all in. Oh my gosh, look how much that opened the space. So maybe even if I just collapse the light box when it's not in use, which means I'm going to have to empty it every single time, which I don't usually do. I usually have a bunch of jewelry stuff in there, but I can try to discipline myself. Oh my goodness, y'all. So this is how much space I have over here, which is perfect because I really just need, you know, I just need to throw like a thing of baby wipes. Fits perfect. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it so much. Let me get the box set up. Hold on. So these are Dollar Tree foam boards, and then I buy, this is a pillowcase. I'll do like the little baby, I'll show you in a minute, baby blankets, and I just wrap them over the foam board, and this fits perfectly inside this light box. I'll show you that in a minute. For just a little extra backdrop, when I do my jewelry videos, if you've watched those, you know, like it's not just a plain white backdrop, it's very nice. It's not terrible, y'all, even with the light box. It's not terrible. I think having the smaller table and the fact that it's not like dark brown wood, right, which just kind of, it's very lightweight, it's silver, it's just, it doesn't jump out at you. I mean, the box jumps out at you. But anyway, so there's the, it fits right in there. No extra tools, just kind of pop it in. And then when I'm doing my jewelry videos, it's just a nice little backdrop in there. So, oh my goodness, I'm super happy. I'm super happy. So happy with the results so far. That looks so much better. Oh my goodness, just being able to see all of that so much better. Now, I did remove a couple things from here, and then I filled the shelf back up. That one right over there, yeah. But yeah, this is definitely going to be for another day, which is fine. That was not on my to-do list today. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Now, this is a hot mess because I just put all the Easter stuff on it that I was supposed to organize. We're not going to talk about all the totes in the garage. I mean, oh my gosh. That stuff over there in the kitchen, we're not talking about that right now. But these were previously just unused, and I was like, why am I just letting all this empty space be empty space? Here are the little things that I use for, see, they're just like little baby blankets that have cute, and then I've got this nice blue color. So I just swap it out from time to time. But look, there was nothing under here before. So now I have my thing of bubble wrap in this one. And then this is full of loose pillows and peanuts and different types of filler, and then that's a bunch of other, I get packing stuff from work. Whenever they get an Amazon order, they keep these pillows for me. But isn't that amazing? Because all of that was in that big thing right there. So you see a bunch of other shipping supplies kind of back there behind that little, what used to be a plant stand, but I neglected that plant, so I got rid of it a long time ago. But yeah, y'all, this is amazing. This is going away. As soon as I finish this video, this stuff's getting put away. We're not expecting any more snow. It's April. We're not getting snow. All that's going away. But oh my goodness, I'm just so happy with this. I'm just so happy with this. Now, I didn't get to this or this. Look over there. Yeah, I didn't get to that, but that's okay. I'm very happy with myself with the medical stuff I have going on that kind of just comes and goes, and the unexpected heat affecting me today. I'm very happy. I did this in just over 2.5 hours. I am super happy. Super happy. So, this is what makes me the most excited. This whole area right here being open and all of my inventory being available for much easier. I'm going to put you back on my light box. Oh, and now I got to squinch down because before when I put you on my light box, it was up like this much higher. Oh my gosh. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. If nothing else, I could put it on bed raisers, right? Or something like that. I don't know how, I mean, if those are sturdy enough to hold a bed, surely they would hold this little bitty camping table in a light box. But yeah, oh my goodness. I'm so happy with what I accomplished today. And, like, I'm actually going to have a video. Is there a fly in here? Oh, for crying out loud. Anyway. Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging with me today, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, you just want to say hello, drop me a comment down below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I can't promise there will be a lot of content for the next, I don't know how long. I will be traveling to North Carolina over the summer, and I hope to be doing a bit of content there, and we'll try to like record content and get it uploaded kind of, you know, within that same week. Since I don't have a device right now that I can store things on, because my internal storage on my phone is very limited. It's not, I can't do a micro SD card. The memory is not expandable in this phone, which I failed to check before I bought it, but it is what it is. It's serving its purpose for right now. But anyway, I hope y'all had fun today. I didn't really have fun, but I'm super happy with the results. So, yay me! Sometimes you just got to give yourself, well, as they say in school, kiss your brain. I thought of this today, and I accomplished it. So I'm going to kiss my brain and give myself a pat on the back. And with that, I'm going to say, bye, y'all.